Thanks to EA for sponsoring this video. Hi everybody, it's me Monica and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to do something different for all of you who are new to The Sims 4. And if you are a creative player who likes to make their own gameplay, or if you like designing, maybe you like to make cute houses for yourself, or you are not new but you stopped playing for some reason and you just cannot find an interest in The Sims anymore, I'm here for you to cover you up. The Sims Spring Sale is on and there are some amazing packs that you can buy 50% off, which is crazy. Like 50% is really nice. You can buy some great packs like Growing Together, Parenthood, Seasons, Cottage Living, and City Living as well. So I decided to use two of them today and make a build that looks something like honeycomb. I really wanted to show you guys that with only two packs you can get a lot of different styles. So you don't necessarily need to have all of the packs, but you need to know what is exactly that you like. If you are new in here, you can check out the Sims 4 gallery as well. It's a very good way to find exactly what you need. If you don't know how to do CAS right now, or you don't know how to build still, and you still want to have like a cute sim, or you still want to live in a cute house, gallery is like the perfect place for you. You can search by all sorts of different things. In here you can try to find things that you want by item name or hashtag or EA account ID. You can also search by category, you can see all, or you are trying to find some cute sims to your game. You can find them here in households. Also, you can find some cute lots in here. If you go here, you can just add show base game, and then you can click maybe some packs that you have and you would like to find something made with those packs exactly. The Sims 4 gallery is very useful for the new players, so you can like inspire yourself, learn better from other people who are playing The Sims. So before we start building, we need to do some things first. Firstly, we need to open the cheat console by pressing Ctrl, Shift, and C. If you don't have enough money to build the house of your dreams, you can always use cheat Motherload. And that cheat will add up 50k simoleons or money in The Sims 4. So you will get 50 extra K for every mother load that you put into the console. And the other cheats that I always use, firstly, bb.move objects. That cheat gives you the opportunity to move things around more freely. I'm going to show you more about that later. So let's finish all of our cheats and put them together. There we go. So by doing this, we are going to unlock more items that we have in our Sims catalog. So this is like the Sims catalog where you can find all of your items that you have in the game. I sorted them by packs right now. I have all of the packs, but I decided to use Cottage Living and Growing Together today because the idea is to show you the versatility of the styles that you can get in The Sims 4 by using only these 2 packs. Those 2 packs are just building up quite nicely together, and you can get all of the versatility of the styles. I think that's very, very cool, and I decided to give you 8 different styles today. What can you also get with those cheats is that you can put in the search bar debug. Don't choose like first 2 ones. I don't know why, but they don't work for me very well. I always pick like some of them from the bottom. And now we have actually every single thing from the game, like from the world in general, that we can as well use, like this plant that we don't have in our catalog, or this plant. We have all sorts of different fences, books. I mean, all sorts of very useful things if you don't have a lot of packs in your game. Okay, so let's start with our building process. First of all, I really want some kind of a floor, perhaps this one. This one is fine, I think so. Okay, so we are going to start with 2 squares, 4x4, first of all. If you press G, you're going to see all of those little squares on the floor. And if you press G again, you are not going to see them anymore. So I usually use this G key when I want to build, but when I start kind of decorating, I don't use it that often, except when I want to see how items are placed. You know, is there enough space for your sim to come by? So we are going to make 2 squares, like 4x4, something like this, and we're just going to put them up just a little bit. So you have some squares over here, as you can see. You can go up as much as you like, or you can go down, but also you can add a platform like in here. So those 2 are different things. We are going to move this just a little bit, so it's kind of on the middle, but it's somehow here as well. So you can do this by taking this sign in here and move the house, or move the whole lot. I actually did the wrong thing. I need to move only house, so I need to take this and just move it 1 square there. So now I have 3 squares here and 3 squares here, and that's fine for me. So I'm going to put some walls over here like this. You can change the wall height as well in here. And we're going to move forward on the 2nd floor and press G again. Just take this section over here and just press copy in here, and you can copy it wherever you like and just adjust it with this little arrows over here. So I'm just quickly going to finish this honeycomb. I'm just going to add a little hallway back here. So firstly, what I like to do is I like to do a basic color on every single wall because I just don't like to see this construction color. I don't know why. So I'm going to put something basic like this brick whisper wall from Cottage Living because I like it very much. It has very nice like rundown old texture, and that's really like my style and goes very well with a lot of things that I'm doing. We are also going to add like basic color wood from the base game everywhere. So I'm doing this, coloring everything at the same time by just pressing shift and then click. That goes with walls as well. So if I want to like change color of my wall, I can just do shift. Or if you want to do just like the part of the wall, you can just, you know, left click it and just drag it over. We are going to start our Bohemian bedroom. So I'm going to add firstly this cute little wardrobe from Growing Together. And it has this like rattan kind of texture, and I really like it for Bohemian styles, not only for Bohemian style but also for some other things that you prefer. By the way, since we allowed bb.move objects cheat, we can move objects more freely around, but if you press Alt, you can just move it wherever you want. If you want to use more cheats, and believe me, there are so many of them, you can check them out on www.ea.com. I'm going to add those information in my description, so you are going to be able to find them afterwards. So I'm going to show you some little tricks on how to clutter things. And I took this little shelf over here. It's from base game, so everybody has it, and it's very useful for putting things where you want them to be. So I need some clutter here on this wardrobe. So I'm going to quickly take this little statue and I want to shrink it a little. What I'm going to do is actually press Alt and left square bracket or curly bracket, whatever it is on your keyboard, the left one. So if I use the right one, I'm going to make my items bigger, and if I use the left one, I'm going to make the item smaller. And this is like a perfect size that I want. And I'm just going to take it, press Alt, and put it over all of these items. This clutter, everything is base game, and these two pieces are from Get Together. I really like this side table. I think it's adorable. It has very, very nice like texture. So now I want to clutter this side table. I have some items prepared in here, so I'm just going to drag them on the spots where I can, because as you can see, even with Alt, I can't move anything on this side table. So I'm just going to place the things that I want up in here, move this whole table somewhere else. I'm going to take a piece by piece of this clutter, and I'm just going to move it in a way I think it works. And then we just move this side table where it was. We're going to use this lamp from base game. I think it works very nice here on the corner. If you have problems with corners, you can always add like a small rounded table and put a plant on it, or like a taller plant, or you can use a lamp, like a taller lamp like this, just to kind of use the space between the two walls. And now we are going to add some furniture. This beautiful sofa is from Growing Together, and it's just absolutely perfect. It looks so cozy with this little pillows over here. And also I'm going to put this table that looks quite big, and I don't want it in the middle. I actually want it here somewhere. So I'm going to shrink it a little bit with the left square bracket and put it somewhere here. And now we have a problem with mirrors. This mirror from Growing Together is so beautiful, but it's really high up. And now what I like to do is actually I'm going to delete this wall, and I'm just going to press Alt 9, and if it goes too far, you can always press Alt 0 and go a little bit down. There we go. And then just put a mirror over here and build another wall. You can copy this brick by using this little tool over here and take the brick texture that you want to add and just press it onto the spots that you pre-made. I prefer plaster in a Bohemian spaces, and we actually do have some plaster walls over here. This wall is from base game, so everybody has it. And now I'm going to show you a little trick how you can do a tray situation on the table. So we have like a table that we want to use between two sofas, and we have this table over here that is super cute, but we don't really have a place for it right now, but we want to make it as a tray. So I'm just going to press Alt and left a square curly bracket and press Alt 9, and I'm just going to press Alt and move it to the place I want to move it. And I'm going to add one decoration that I have found in the debug and live edit section, and it's actually from the base game. It's a cat. We have some cats and some dogs, so we have more of them. And I really like it because if you don't have cats and dogs, you can have at least an illusion of a cat or a dog in your home. And I'm going to put this table, like console table, in here, and just to put a little aquarium. Also, like, it looks like this cat is watching over fish. It looks so adorable. And also I'm going to add this little plant from Cottage Living, and this plant is probably one of my favorites because it doesn't take a lot of space. It's very slim-like, let's say it, but it's tall. So it's tall and it's slim, and it works with a lot of different styles because it has this basket, like it has a lot of different cute swatches, and I just love that one. And also I'm going to quickly change the wood on my floors. Now we are moving on to this Mediterranean kind of square that I did. So firstly, I want to start with stairway. So I'm going to use the stone walls, and those are one of my favorites, definitely. Cottage Living has my favorite walls. Heads up. And we're going to take this kind of white color because most of Mediterranean houses are white. Okay, we need the second floor as well because I am going to put like a half wall in here. You are going to see why exactly, but we're going to do that. And you can select here walls and empty rooms where you usually find your walls, but we need to choose half walls. There are all sorts of heights in here, and I believe I need this fourth, and I need it to be somewhere over here. And also I'm going to choose a darker trim. I'm going to choose windows from the base game. This one's actually the woodcutter's window. That's how it's called. Because it has this beautiful swatch with the blue shutters, and the blue shutters goes like great with the Mediterranean style. I would say that's typical to the Mediterranean houses. Shutters, though, are not always blue, but they're very often blue. And I have like a window like that is a bigger one, and I believe that's this one, so we are going to put it on the other side of this room. And we actually have here in this wall sculptures category, we have some cute little plants from Cottage Living that I'm about to use right now. Wine is something that you can find in Mediterranean countries, so that's going to work perfectly for this kind of a style. So I'm just going to quickly put some of them out in here. As I said before, I'm just going to use 2 packs with the base game, so I really want to show you how many possibilities are there. So in this area over here, I'm going to use some Cottage Living items. Just want to add something over here like a lamp. And I really like this one, and I like it in this particular color because it goes so well with the wall and everything. I just want to add some decorations here on the corner. So for this particular thing, I also found this some of the items in the debug live edit mode, something like this, and I think this is adorable and it's for free. I'm just going to add some clutter to make it look realistic, homey, and everything else. So I'm just going to add some grass over here somewhere. And now I'm just going to add a guitar. And also I wanna add a chess table over here. That would also work very nice when you are out the doors. With the base game is a little bit harder to make like this Mediterranean kind of style, but with base game and 2 packs it's much easier, to be quite honest with you. So I'm just going to add a few decorations from debug as well, and you can just add like a dog that I was telling you about, because it's definitely bringing extra something to the space, and I just really like this little dog laying outside over here. This kid's bedroom is going to be in some kind of a modern style. I think it looks very much like the bedroom that like modern kids have these days. So we are going to put this bookshelves over here that are so adorable, and I'm also going to place these shelves again because I kind of wanted to have like a library that is a bit taller. I'm going to take this dining table from the base game, and we are going to add it over here, and this is going to be like our working space. Of course we need a kid's bed, So I'm going to take this bunk bed. I think it's super adorable, to be quite honest with you. I really, really like it. I think that I actually need to do a half wall in here. We are going to kind of choose some of the doors, something like that. And I really like this flower child wallpapers from base game. They look very nice. So we definitely need a wardrobe in a bedroom. So we are going to take this dresser and put it down in here. Something like this. This chair is just adorable. I really love the design, and it has some amazing swatches over here. And I'm going to place it over here where it snaps. This is like a wall hanger, and I'm just going to place it somewhere in here. We can make it smaller because it's a child. Why not? And I'm going to hide it over in here, and it's going to work perfectly fine. Your sim child can still use a bed. And I'm just going to add some board games in here. So if I search only by growing together, I can more easily find what I'm looking for. I can just go in here on show it all, on all clutter, and I'm just going to find what I'm looking for. And this is it, like that's the box. I found this little picture. It's actually from debug section as well, I think. And it's the most adorable little picture painting in here. So I'm just going to place these two tables over here. I really love this moodlet lamp. It looks very adorable. It's also a base game update. Now we just need some clutter onto this table because this is going to be the table that she's going to write her homework, and we just want this space to look like homey. And of course we need to add some carpets, like adorable carpets for her. Now she's growing up, but she kind of left this dollhouse with her. This is going to be parents' room. For this one, I'm going to go for like dark academia / gothic style. First of all, I'm going to put these adorable doors from base game. These doors you can get on the writer career on the level 10, but if you put the cheat on bb.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement, then you are going to unlock all these like special items and you can use them in your game. So I will filter items once again just to be sure, like base game, and also I want Cottage Living and Growing together because those are the packs I've been using today. I used quite a lot of base game items in this room, but this cute little wardrobe is from Cottage Living. Unfortunately, it's not going to really be functional, but if you would like this to be functional, you will definitely need to remove something from the room because I just added too much stuff. I'm going to put desk over here. This one is also from base game, and until this day it's one of my favorite tables ever. Okay, we're going to put this chair from the base game as well, and also we can put some cute little decorations that can go well in here. Press G so it's easier to move it on this side. And now I'm going to show you how to decorate windows like this. What you can do is just take everything that you would like to add in here. Let's say I want items like this on my window. I'm going to remove this shelf over here, And as you can see, I can't move them. But what I can do is I can go on the other side of the window, press G, and then from the outside I can actually take the items and move them onto a window. So I can add just one little thing in here. We are going to do a kitchen like my way. It's going to be one of my favorite styles ever, and that's kind of a cottage core. So cottage living overall is just the best pick for me. So if you like cottagey type of a world and little animals running around, if you want to have cows and chickens and farms and cottages, you can have it right now on spring sale, 50% off. Now we need another staircase in here. I'm going to choose this wallpaper actually from the base game, but I really love this wallpaper. It's very kind of rustic looking and it's very nice. Let's see first. We need a window in here. Window is also going to be from the Cottage Living, and I'm going to use this one. It comes with very nice swatches, so basically for any style you can find your perfect shade. I'm going to put some kind of a curtain in here, and I would prefer like this one because it looks very nice. And I would really like to add columns from Cottage Living because columns are looking very rustic, and altogether they really fit the vibe that I was kind of going for. So for this particular occasion, I want to use counters from the Cottage Living, and we're going to start from this side because this side is going to be a little bit more complicated. So what can we do? We need a stove as well, and I'm going to take the stove not from Cottage Living, but I'm going to take the stove from Growing Together pack because I really like how it looks in here. Also, this little thing is also from Growing Together, and also I'm going to put it here in the kitchen, just add a little cups, and it looks super cute. Now we are going to finish this kitchen. Actually, if you go to this kitchen counters, you can see that you have something that looks like this, and then if you click on it, you have like different sort of counters for a corner or the end or outer corner or anything like that. So usually you would put corner in here, but for this occasion I'm going to put it here a little bit closer to the doors. I'm going to add like a little shelf over here so I can hide this kind of awkward space that doesn't mean anything, and I'm going to make it just slightly bigger. Don't forget about trash can. Trash cans are quite important in The Sims. So let's put some clutter onto this shelf the way I already told you. I'm going to put it like this, and then I'm just going to place some clutter over in here. We cluttered this this side, and I forgot the carpet in here. We can't go without the carpet. Like, it really means something to have a carpet in the room. So we have this adorable sink from Cottage Living that looks great with this particular style of cabinets that I chose, but I want them a bit darker. We are going to put this kind of Smeg fridge. It looks like Smeg. It's very retro kind of looking. And also for the upper counters, we have the same thing going on like for the down counters, as I said before. So you can choose like different variety of counters. Okay, so we are going to take this one because this one looks very nice above the fridge. I really like it. And I'm going to now take this counter and I'm going to combine it with this main one actually. I can size it down a bit, just like that, and then I can shrink it down in here. So it looks like we have one extra shelf. I'm just going to hide these glasses because they look a little bit small right now when I did all of this. And now we have like a board, postcard cork board that I'm going to put here as a decoration. You can find this postcards in debug section, or you can wait to actually collect them all in your gameplay. So it depends. When you collect them, you can put them in here. Here we go. We definitely need one more counter over here because it looks a bit weird open like that. We are going to put the pot in here first of all. Most of these decorations are from Cottage Living, if I'm not mistaken, and base game, so I didn't use growing together as much in here. And we need to put another wood flooring. I really like to have wood floorings in, well, basically everywhere. And in the kitchen as well, because it looks super cozy and it looks very warm-like, and I really like that about it. So Japandi style is one of the styles that I very much appreciate, so I just want to show you that style as well. In this room I'm going to use a platform tool. You can put it like this, but that's not the best option, as you can see, because you remove all the walls around it. But if you actually do this and then just press onto this square, you can just raise the platform one time or as many times as you want, and you are going to get this platform over here. Okay, I'm going to use this floor for this particular style. I'm going to put plaster wall as well in here because it goes very nice with Japandi and it's very natural looking. So I'm going to choose these windows and I'm going to put them around this area where I placed my platform, and then I'm going to use this bamboo planter which is adorable from Growing Together and put it here onto this platform, and it looks very decorative, very nice, and I just love that. We also have from Growing Together this beautiful painting that show you like more about Asian tradition, so I decided to use that one. We want natural elements in this type of space. These curtains are perfect because they're from bamboo and they're from base game actually, so that's very, very nice. We have this painting as well in base game. I just want to make it a little bit smaller. We are gonna use some bookshelves in here from base game. These are the most simple ones, and I think they fit this style perfectly. And we're going to put like a simple table in here. We actually used this table over here, but this one is kind of smaller, one square smaller. So we are going to use these chairs as well. And we're just gonna add from the base game as well this little decoration like bread. I really want to use this mushroom, but I can't place it like this because it really looks like a mushroom. But what I'm about to do is actually I am gonna move this somewhere over here. I basically want this item to be somewhere over here, something like that. So we can get just only a cup, as you can see. So it looks like a little pillow. It's from Cottage Living, I believe, and it's super cute. By the way, if you move things from downstairs, they're not taking any space, so your sim can move freely around. So I have another cat in here, and I'm just going to put her in here so she looks like she's super cozy on her little pillow over here. Now we are getting onto a bathroom. Bathroom is going to be mid-century modern style, which is very trendy and modern right now again. So a lot of like pastel colors. So I'm going to put some tiles over here. I already chose tiles, and I actually combined tiles from growing together like this ones, and also I've been using this ones from the base game. We can also like make something like this as a transition between like two tiles. And for the floors, I think I'm going to use this kind of rustic style of tiles. I really do like them. I think they go very nice with all of the other things that I used in this room. This shower is from Growing Together, and it's probably my favorite shower in the game because it's also a shower and a bathtub, and it looks very modern. It's a combination between retro and modern. Which is what I very, very much like. And also I've got this sinks as well from Growing Together, and I'm just going to try to place them. I'm going to use this mirrors. If you want to multiply an item, you just take the item and then press Shift and click. I'm just gonna put some things in here so this bathroom looks kind of lived in, as everything in this lot. We have this adorable tower holders as well in Growing Together. And now I really want to add this, but I really want this to look more as a bench rather than the side table. So I'm going to do the same trick again over here. We need it somewhere in here. And then maybe we can combine it with some items like this bench that we have. This is not going to be functional, it's purely decorational, but oftentimes bathrooms looks a little bit boring. I forgot the soap and toothbrushes. That's something that we are going to place as well, because that adds to the realism of it all, I think. And we are slowly coming to the last room of this build. This one is actually going to be in Mexican style. Honestly, I really love that style. It's so colorful, and I really wanted to incorporate it in here as well. Firstly, we are going to find the perfect floors for this. I think this terracotta ones looks very, very cute. So I'm going to take this ones, and I'm going to take this fence from Cottage Living. Let's get going. I have some lamps, like small lamps like this, and I actually wanna put them in here. So press Alt 9 I want to add like the most adorable grill in here that we have in base game, and it's just so adorable. It goes very well with this terracotta kind of flooring. These pots and plant are also from base game, and also this chair. Basically, I think everything, almost everything on this terrace is base game. But you can definitely add some details if you have more space. And I'm going to add this side table, which is super, super cute. And now I can add dirt in this spot, so it looks a little bit more realistic. I'm going to add this plants, adorable little plants. Make them smaller, of course, because they wouldn't fit. And I'm going to choose this table that has like tiles on it. It looks very Mexican. It looks very, very cool. We also have a matching set of chairs. I'm going to add this little detail. If you can remember, we did that before. And we are going to put this pot from debug menu because it looks just adorable. I'm just going to quickly add one more little flower in here. We can add like a book to make this even more cozy. At the end, I'm just going to put a pergola over here because why not? I'm going to make it smaller. It still works, it still functions, so you don't have to worry. Just to finish off this cute Mexican terrace. Something like that. This basically would be it, you guys. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed all this 8 styles 8 styles in total that I made with 2 packs, Growing Together and Cottage Living, that are right now on the Sims spring sale, 50% off. So definitely, if you don't have those 2 packs, consider them. So that would be it for this video, you guys. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed it. I'm sending you a lot of kisses, and I just cannot wait to see you again soon. Bye bye.